What's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It is the 12th of September, and I am still fiddling with knobs and such because YouTube has made it so much more difficult to use YouTube than it necessarily has to be. Is my audio good? Can you guys hear me all right? Am I too loud? Can you hear me? See you later. I hate stupid people. They're so stupid. I'm woke. Yeah, you're woke, dude. You're definitely woke. All right, we've got, let me see. We've got Nanya says we have 5x5. Laura Middleton said yes. Anna Atir, JB Baker, good audio. Jay Sky, you saw it here. Wendy Cherry, Christopher Angelo, Mark Poulin Jr., WCMW, and FAB. Brian Santiago, Earthy Girl Nut, ready to fly, said sounds good. See no chemtrails. See that? See how easy that was? Now you're gone. So put that in your hat and smoke it. Deborah Center. Jameen Crone, is that right? One Adam. Dude, I've said that so many times in this particular life. 1 Adam 12. We got a problem. 211 in progress. Brian Alex. Truth hurts. Jenny Bean, 79. Jenny Bean, you are a mod. That's how it works. If I know you and I've seen you in the chats or comments forever or for a long time, and I know that you're not a jerk off, I mod you. I can't mod you if I don't know you. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? At any rate, I had no intentions on doing a live stream, but I kind of got to because I saw a video by another YouTube channel. I'll show that to you pretty soon, but it reminded me about something. So I don't watch the news. I depend on you guys and other YouTube channels, and the channels that I watch, the list is so small. It's incredible. So there's that. You know what I mean? And Ken Kerr guessed it. There you go. Check this out real quick. Let me do a screen share. Oh, don't tell me. Can I? All right. All right. Let's do a screen share. Is this going to be complicated? Let's do a screen share. All right, there it is. Screen share. Am I doing this? Am I in the right app? Come on, man. Stand by, people. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm in the right. I am in the right one. So what's the problem? What is the problem? All right, stop sharing. All right, screen share. Yes, don't show this again. Screen share. Why would you show this? All right, I don't know. This sucks, but here's the deal. I'm hoping this is screen sharing. I don't know. I don't know why all of a sudden this just changed from the other night where it was easy or whatever. But this is at 7 o'clock at night. The sun is already down. I happen to take note that last night at 7:35, the sun was in the same location. But tonight at 7:03, it's in the same location. I don't know what to tell you. It has been completely gray and overcast, and you may or may not have noticed, but I'm wearing a hoodie right now because it's cold out. I don't know if you guys are remembered, but the summer pretty much stretches into the first week or 2 or 3 of October. And the reason I know that is many years ago, for a few years in a row, I always found myself in jail, at least for the night, on like October 23rd, and I would get out they would release me in the morning, or I get bailed out, or whatever the case may be, and I'd have shorts on. It would be freezing out or snowing out. But for September 12th to be this cold, it would probably have something to do with all this black coal ash that's in the sky, because I have never seen them blowing up the skies like they are right now. Since I got back from the road early, the skies have been completely and totally blocked out in the Northeast, as you can see right now. And last night, I took note of it. The sun was gone. It looked like this at 7:30. At 7:03 tonight, the sun's down. Can I prove that? No, because I didn't take a screenshot last night or whatever, but it doesn't matter. They're messing with everything. It is what it is. It just freaks me out. And the amount of videos and pictures that people send me of the moon and the sun and the stars and the chemtrails, it's just too much. I'd have to literally have a butler and a butler's butler to show them all, and I don't. So I can't. So there's that. At any rate. So I went by, I saw this video that A Call for an Uprising put up, and I didn't even dawn on me that it was a full harvest moon tomorrow and Friday the 13th. And the reason I didn't realize it was a full harvest moon tomorrow is because we haven't seen the sky here in like 6 days or 5 days. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what this is. Oh, I know what this is, though. Yeah. So him and I are on the exact same page on this because I happen to have their website up as well. So there's that. I didn't watch the video, but I saw the title and I knew what he was talking about. So people want to call things fair point. If you think everything in the world's going great, everything's going swimmingly, I don't know what to tell you. If you've got a name like I'm Watching the Skies and you're talking shit about fair point, dude, September 11th just happened yesterday. And you know what happened? Absolutely nothing. Because they're still lying about the biggest, most unbelievable satanic ritual ever foisted on humanity that's killed well over 1 million people, thousands of Americans, 1 million Iraqis, and who even knows how many others, and they took away our rights. Have you ever been locked in jail? Have you ever had your rights taken away? I have. When I'm not in jail and they start taking my rights away, it pisses me off. Do you see what I'm saying? I haven't been in jail in over a decade. Them taking away our rights over some big, ginormous bullshit September 11th Twin Tower pentagram blowing up ritual that they completely lie about, even though firefighters, police officers, EMTs, engineers, airplane pilots, military guys, Central Intelligence people, insiders know it was completely and totally bullshit. Yesterday came and went. If you think that's fear porn, you're an asshole. So there's that. And you're blocked from the chat. So put that in your hat and smoke it, dude. How do you like that? At any rate. Yeah, Call for an Uprising nailed this. I didn't even realize it was a full harvest moon tomorrow and Friday the 13th. These guys will take advantage of this one way or another. Whether we see it or don't, I don't know what to say. You know, that's yet to be seen. We'll see. In the Northeast, where they are. These guys are 12 miles from me right now. This place. They're having a satanic candle making place at the Satanic Temple on July 26th. I don't know if that's up to date or not, whatever. But this was funny because when I looked it up, it's called the Salem Art Gallery. SalemArtGallery.com brings you to the Satanic Temple because Satan is the father of lies. They can't even tell you what link you're clicking on. Oh, let's go look at the Salem Art Gallery, honey. Let's see what's coming up. We can take the kids. It'll be beautiful. Oh, my goodness. It's an art gallery with a bunch of goat-having boob guys with raging erections because that's what all this is. And I know it's creepy, but it is what it is. I mean, we're all grown-ups here, right? Okay, let me show you this one other thing. Everybody asked, how do you filter water? Blah, blah, blah. This is the cheapest water filter for under 20 bucks. I put it on my other channel. It's up right now. I just put it up like an hour ago. I'll completely show you how to use this. A dog could filter water with this for real. It's that easy. Even though I'm standing on top of a mountain in a waterfall and I get completely jacked up by a tree branch, I still show you how to use it. So there's that. Jailbreak Overlander. Go over there, watch the video, buy one on Amazon, buy one on eBay. They're 20 bucks, dude. 30 bucks if you want the big bag to put the dirty water in before you filter it. Put it in the bag, screw this on, squeeze it, filter it. Game over. I put this video up on RFB too. Now, I realize that I'm demonetized. I realize that my channel is being censored. It is what it is. I've had 341,000 exact subscribers for like 5 months now. Whatever. 13 comments, no views, etc. We get the deal. But you see this right here? This was an important video, and I really wish more people watched it, or I really wish I could tell if more people watched it. And if you did watch it, awesome. If you didn't, I'm showing it to you again anyways. Oh, I can't stand that thing, man. Okay, so how far back? All right, so this isn't even screen share. Why is this all messed up, man? Remove from stream. Okay. Screen share. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Screen share. Standby. Technical difficulties. Okay. Why is that? Why? Why is this so complicated, man? I just did this the other night. No problem. I did it the night before. No problem. But right now I can't screen share because I've never done that before. What the F? Your entire screen application window. Standby. Is that working? Probably not. I look at dope. Nope. Nope. Nada. Nothing. Zip. Zero. Zilch. Wow, this is annoying. Take your time. There's me blathering. See, this is really obnoxious because I can't tell if I'm screen sharing while I'm looking at a video. There we go. A video of me with that stupid square on my face trying to facially recognize me, which really pisses me off. But at any rate, all right, so let me just pull this up. I can see that I'm screen sharing. You see this? The U.S. unleashes the military to fight back against fake news and disinformation. This happened on August 31st, 2019. This happened 13 days ago. You see this? This is really, 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 really bad. This is incredibly bad. It's not like they haven't been doing it for time immemorial anyways, but now the fact that they're out in the open and they're going to use, the elections coming up and people were worried about Donald Trump, getting voted in by the Russians. It doesn't even make any sense whatsoever at all. But they just realize that Americans, for the most part, don't give a shit if myself, Call for an Uprising, Nicholson 1968, TrueStream, well, they seem to be doing fine. But the rest of us are completely and totally censored. They don't have a problem with that, so they said, screw it. Let's just let them know that the military is literally actively right now, without a doubt, commenting. One of the people in the chat right now, 1 out of 1,000 people watching right now is a military agent. And to you listening, if you're actually listening and you're not listening to 10 different live streams at one time, dude, you swore an oath exactly like I did. Enemies, foreign and domestic. Do you see what I'm saying? I was talking to the ex-NASA employee the other day, and he was like, we got to cut these people some slack because they're under an enormous predictive programming thing, and it's not completely and totally their fault. Well, guess what? So wasn't I. So wasn't everybody else. Everybody has the opportunity, and that's almost gone, but everyone's got the opportunity because all the information that you possibly need to know to understand that everything is a complete and total mind F is on the internet. Turn off your television or throw away your television. Don't ever watch your television and don't listen to music. Just don't. They have spent time since I was a kid, which was a long time ago, figuring out the best way to make music manipulate you without you knowing it. It comes from a place called the Tavistock Institute. Do you see what I'm saying? It goes back a long, long way. And I got a couple of emails saying, hey, that guy, which one was it? The guy, I'll come back to it because I can't think of it right now. So it is what it is. Oh, look, I can still do that. I figured that out. I can't figure out why I can't screen share effectively. I'm not exactly sure. I've shown you this numerous times. The satanic calendar for September is off the hook. September is their month. human sacrifice rituals, etc., etc., etc. You know, Satanic Temple, if you guys get a link to this, maybe you should use attractive women for art. It just, you know, it's easier, but I digress. And I rebuke all your works in the name of Jesus Christ. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. Okay, I already showed you this. The simplest water filter absolutely ever for 20 bucks. Go over to Jailbreak, watch that video, give it a thumbs up or don't, whatever. Let's get rid of that. I already showed you a Call for an Uprisings video. If you want to go watch that because it's his channel and I don't want to step on his views. So there's that. Let me see if I can put a link in the comments right here. Is that allowable? Unbelievable how difficult they've made everything for us, and yet some of us are just still doing it. Do you know why? It pisses me off that they're taking away all of our rights. I mean, you remember the time, hey Scott, I think you're gone, dude, because that's just rude. Okay, so I can't do this anymore. What's the deal here? Oh, I got it. Bye. So there you go. I do vape more. Yeah, that's the new vaping, the vaping scare. It's unbelievable. And the sheep just completely and totally buy it. No big deal, no problem, all is well. Yeah, that's what they said. Vaping's no good. I started vaping after smoking for 20 years. My sense of smell came back in 5 days. Yeah, vaping must be absolutely terrible for you. It can be. It can be if you vape crap from China or whatever else. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. I vape all food grade for as much as we can believe that. You know what I mean? Check this out real quick. Somebody sent me this, and this is crazy. I don't know why this ain't working, but whatever. Maybe it's just me. Okay, you guys seeing this thing? I guess it takes 20 minutes after I click on it. There it is. Here we go. Ta-da. Are you seeing this beautiful? This looks like Tesla's electric motor vehicle in outer space. Oh, I'm sorry, orbiting the moon right now, doesn't it? It looks just like that, right? But it isn't. It's those wacky guys again in Amsterdam. They've got an internationally recognized euthanasia expert known as Dr. Death. I mean, because that's who could have thought of a name like that for a guy that kills people? Long story short, he's come up with a way to put people in this. You get in this little capsule, they fill it with liquid nitrogen, it sucks all the oxygen out of the air, boom, you're dead. Let me tell you something. You see this? They've got rooms full of them. They don't need to use gas anymore like, they claimed Hitler did, if he did, because I wasn't there and I don't know. They put you in a Walmart. After they empty it out, they fill it with liquid nitrogen. It removes all the oxygen. Everybody dies. No muss, no fuss. It's easy peasy, mac and cheesy. You see what I mean? Yeah. So this bums me out. This bums me out because how much worse is it going to get? How much worse is it possibly going to get? If they're still pushing the meme that Russia somehow got Donald Trump selected as the president of the corporation of the United States, I don't know what to tell anybody, but I guess that's the story. They're sticking to it. All is well. 1,100 people. Somebody might want to hit that thumbs up, all right? At least share it. I spend a lot of time every day quacking at this microphone. You could at least hit a button. Or maybe you are. Who knows? And they're unhitting it. I don't know. Jenny Bean 79 is telling somebody to stay in their lane. Who's getting out of their lane, man? You guys are crazy. Jared Ritter, AI did not get Trump elected. That is the story they want you to believe. Donald Trump, if you want to be a wacky-looking, super bad hair-having, crude, rude, you're fired, asshole, and be a billionaire, not once, but twice in this lifetime, at some point when you should be enjoying your money and reclining and chilling when you hit your 70s, they're going to say, hey, Donald, we need you to jump on board the presidential ship America because we're going to sink the dollar and you're going to help us ride it over the falls. And that's exactly what he's doing. Anybody that thinks they're awake, that's talking about AI or any of this crap that you saw on House of Cards getting a president selected, it doesn't work like that. AI getting a president elected would mean there's actually an election. It's a selection. They give you the guy with the funny orange hair flipped over his head backwards, or the lady or dude, whatever Hillary is now, if she's even still alive, and say, here you go. Here's democracy. Pick one. I would never pick either one of those. One of them is an actor, a reality show actor, billionaire, that half of the truth community went, oh my God, he's one of us. How do you figure, like, what math did you use to figure that this billionaire dude, who is completely interlaced with the state of Israel, who are not the real Israelites from the Bible? I can't stress that enough, which is why I'm demonetized and my channel censored, but I'm not going to stop saying it because it's true. What in the world would make you think that he is somehow one of us? That doesn't even make sense to me. What planet did you grow up on? Do you know what I'm saying? That's just like the people that are sending money to the dude that's telling you that Donald Trump's spraying the sky with vitamins and they still believe it to this day. Are you shitting me? They've already come out and said they're geoengineering, but oh no. The Donald, he's spraying vitamins out there for everybody. The chemtrails are good. Breathe in. It's unbelievable, man. Absolutely unbelievable. Imagine if I still drank. Ooh, I'd be fresh right now. At any rate. Oh, JP says amen to that. What's up, our skies today? I wish I could try. Yeah, well, dude, there's a lot of give and take to what I do, all right? I spend all my time, for the most part, alone. James Diamond, you happy? You happy? Look at that. How about that? That's a double dipper. I don't care what Hillary is as long as she's not, I don't know. You know what I mean? If you have a television and you still watch a television, you're doing yourself an enormous injustice. And that's just all there is to it. Because television, the Tavistock Institute, all these CFR, Council for Foreign Relations, blah, blah, all of these people have taken all the frequencies, all the music, all of it manipulates you without you understanding it. So you know what you do? You step away, you walk away, get away from it. You know what I mean? So there's that. Nice. I just lost it. Stand by. There's a lot going on here, and I'm actually pretty tired, but I did want to do this. So I told you I'd put up how-to survival videos, etc. I'm working on one on how to find food, etc. when everything finally fails. I do know how to do it, but making it into a video is difficult. Do you see what I'm saying? Stand by. Watch a child or watch an elderly person watch a television. It's absolutely sickening. Chuck the Canuck said. That's amazing. I've only had no TV for like 6 years, to be totally honest. But not listening to music sucks. It sucks. I love music, man. I really do. But it's amazing because music can actually make you do something instantly. You ever been driving a really fast car according to the speed limit and then Metallica comes on? Yeah, pulled over by a helicopter. So there's that. I have no idea what that means, Haunted 55. I don't know who that person is. So how about this? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm going to guess that somebody's using my name, talking a bunch of shit, blah, blah, blah. You know what? It happens. It's been happening since day one. You know what I do? I ignore them. I ain't got time for that, man. I'm good. And I don't know who that is, so that's kind of strange. Christopher Angelo said, I bought silver. It is going to go up. It is. It's breaking away. And I think the fact that they're coming out and saying that, hey, we got to devalue the dollar. We got to destabilize the global. They're doing it. Here it comes. Now they're saying it. We've been saying it for years, and now they're saying it. So everyone's buying everything that might possibly be worth something. Gold, silver, and information are going to be the new currency, exactly in that order. Or maybe not exactly in that order. I don't know. At any rate. Nah, Bruce, I ain't got it in me right now, man. I did it earlier. No, alternative media is hard to come by, man. It really is. It really is. Too many people that were straight up original truthers on YouTube have decided to take a break. Like, hey, everything's actually finally coming to fruition. You can't miss it. I'm going to step back. Well, whatever. I'm not. I have listened to Beethoven. I listen to a lot of Beethoven and Bach, man. And Tchaikovsky. I love Tchaikovsky. So Ozar, here's your question. What's my rating on that Two Hawks tomahawk? I don't have that anymore, man. I can't carry a tomahawk around. That's a dangerous thing to have. That's why I did a giveaway. Yeah, I'm not going to listen to Christian bands. That's just not my thing. So, I can't pray. I don't do that, man. I do my own thing. I pray straight up. That's it. We got our own arrangement, me and God, and listening to Christian people that are probably not living what they're singing doesn't work for me. So I just digress from all of it. Oh, dude, it's freezing in Massachusetts. It's free. It's 60 degrees outside. We should still be in the 80s and 90s right now, but they're completely blocking the sun. This will have a cumulative effect. You think this winter's going to be ugly? How many times have I told you, if you were ever going to go after a mass of people like the United States, you do it when it's a war of attrition. You do it when it's the worst. Shut down the food. They can do that overnight. Boom. People will absolutely go batshit. You think Black Friday's bad? And then add to the mix cold weather. Oh my goodness, there's been a hold on. There's been a terrorist attack and they took down the power plant. We have no electricity. Yeah, man. You see what I mean? Yeah, they took the gold. They take the gold. I just said courteously that I'm not going to listen to that stuff. So, unless it's your music, I guess. I don't know, but I'm not listening to it. Yeah, I don't think the bias. I don't know. Can we pray together? Dude, when do I do that? I'll do it if I feel it, but I'm not going to do it on command like a trained SEAL. You know what I'm saying? This isn't Brother Richie. Welcome to my ministry. God works through me. I get it. Yes. There that is. I do listen to Destiny's Lab, without a doubt, because they sound I remember the first time I ever heard Cypress Hill back in the 80s on college radio on an AM station. They sound just like him. They sound just like him, except they're rapping the videos that we make, which is phenomenal. So, yes, see this? That pisses me off, but it doesn't piss anybody else off. Hey, my house is paid for. Well, actually, it isn't, because now there's a property tax, so you can never own your home no matter what, period. Oh, my grandmother just died. I just inherited $300. Well, the government takes, 2/3 of that now. Nobody cares. It's all domesticated people. It's sad. It's really, really sad. At any rate, I think I'm losing track of the comments here, man. Well, Angela C. just said it's hotter than heck here in Illinois. I just completely lost that comment. I don't know how that works. Here's the deal. If it tends to get really hot in your area, they're going to make it super hot. If you happen to have a cold Atlantic Ocean next to you, they're going to conjure up cold weather. They're going to block out the sun. That's exactly what they're doing. I've told you that a million times. If you live in a place that's really, really susceptible to hurricanes, they're going to park one off the coast of your state and tell your governor he better do exactly what they want him to do, or they're going to have the hurricane come in and do them like they did the Bahamas, because I think that's exactly what that thing was. Or they may have lost control of Dorian. I mean, weather is weather. It's like trying to deal with a woman or a cat. They don't listen. You know what I mean? So there's that. Amber said it's 90 here in Pittsburgh. And Claire said he does. Indeed. That's a lot of ink if that's actually you and you're not a dude in real life, because a lot of people do that. They have crazy thumbnails and they're actually guys. 80 degrees in Cali. Yeah, but I'm sure it's nice. You guys got a nice warm Atlantic Ocean right next to you, man. I wish I lived there. The Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic sucks. It does. So, yeah, you see, I can't look at a pole shift and then make the videos that I make, because that would be absolutely incredibly hypocritical now, wouldn't it? You can't shift the pole on a thing that doesn't move. Do you see what I'm saying? The earth doesn't move. Do you know how you can tell? Because it doesn't move. There's so many ways to tell it doesn't move. There's so many guys that are snipers. There's guys that shoot rail guns. There's guys that have jumped out of planes at 72,000 feet that are still in the military that have straight up told me it doesn't move. The sun and the moon are the same size. You know how you can tell? Look at them. I mean, how many coincidences are people willing to straight up swallow? Well, the sun's 93 million miles away. The moon's 238,000 or 256,000. Depends what time of the week it is. But they're the exact same size. No, they're not, man. No, they're not. They're about 70 or 80 miles away, further than we can go. And they're the same exact size, exactly as they appear. One's a lesser light and one's a brighter light. One rules the night, one rules the day, unless you live at my house and then it's blocked out all the time and you can't see anything. So no, there is no pole shift. There is no solar minimum. There is none of that. It's not real, man. And it took me a lot to come out and say that. I came out very, very slow, but it's right. And I didn't figure it out by watching videos or whatever else. I went out and figured it out for myself. It's true. So there's that. 25 kids died eating pretzels. Damn pretzels. 80 degrees in Oregon. 90s. It's like the Weather Channel now. Look at this. 93. It's hot in Atlanta. And like I just said, if it's traditionally whatever the weather is, they can enhance it. If you happen to have a great big cold Atlantic next to you, they can shut it down. Messing with the weather on all these different scales messes with everything entirely. Do you see what I mean? And that's what they're doing. So there's that. At any rate. Yeah, I think the stars do move, man. I've seen an awful lot of movement going on up there. It's hard to get it on video, but I'm trying. What are my thoughts on I don't know, man. iPad Go, we've all decoded that over the years. It's come true, but it just hasn't popped off. Trying to take over the entire world and then wrestling with all the Americans that might finally go, holy shit, they're taking, I mean, here it is. They might actually wake up. They're working their asses off. They're openly stating they're going to devalue the dollar. The dollar's worth 97 cents less than it was when I was born. It was only worth 100 cents when I was born. So where are we at? Now they're going to devalue it? Yeah, things are going to get ugly. At any rate, guys, Richie from Boston, I think I am out. I can't breathe for crap. For whatever reason, when I start really, really quacking, I can't breathe. I don't know if it's God saying, dude, just shut up, will you? Slow boil, boiling frogs. I guess that's it. At any rate, Marilyn Monroe, yeah, I love you too. I love everybody. That's not true. I do, but I don't love people in person. I'm not good at that. People are obnoxious to me, but I don't want to see everybody. Imagine burning in eternal hellfire, or what if it isn't fire? What if that's all a lie? But what if it is? Imagine eternity with absolutely no God. Zero presence of God. The presence of God is a really nice breeze on a hot day. The presence of a God is a butterfly going by. Presence of God is a beautiful girl walking down the street. Do you know what I'm saying? The presence of God is when the ocean looks magnificent and the sky is great and the birds are singing. Imagine eternity without any of that. Just because you were too stupid and you believed a bunch of scientists who've been lying to us since day one. They lied about Iraq. They killed over 1 million people. They littered the place with depleted uranium. But they wouldn't lie about 9/11. Well, actually, in order to lie about Iraq, they had to lie about 9/11, which was a huge insurance job, I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous, never ending, never ever ending. Every single solitary war we've gone to has been backed up by a lie, and they don't come out with it for 20 and 30 years. But people still believe it. You know why? Because it's easier. When you figure out everything's fucked up, then you got to change. Nobody wants to change. Nobody wants to be called a conspiracy theorist. Back in the old days, we would have just been considered learned elders, but not now. I'm out.